Hi guys. Somebody whose name I can't pronounce was looking at the fan driven car that I made using this hard drive motor just to push it along, and asking whether I could use it as the main motor to drive a car and put proper steering on it. Well, you probably know that I don't do fancy looking RC nitro cars and drift cars and that sort of thing. I just make fairly basic looking cars. I've dug out this one that I did a little while back for somebody that has steering on it. It's got an ordinary radio controlled servo there that pushes a lever that does the steering, so I thought I could reuse that. I could use this hard drive motor and just clamp this plastic bottle top onto the side of it so that we've got a pulley effect in the middle there, and I can connect that directly to this pulley that we got on the back axle of this car. So I'll mount this here somewhere so it links up to the pulley. I think I've still got an ESC that will control this motor. I'll have a little look in my box in a minute. I should be able to fit that just there. Receiver, LiPo battery I expect, and we should be away. Quick test. There's the hard drive motor, ESC, LiPo battery and servo tester, just so we don't have to connect up the radio control at the moment. So that looks okay. We'll let's see if we can sort out the steering at the same time. Swap that over so we're just using it for power. So the steering works. Looks like I've got to sort out that wheel, that's come loose, but apart from that we should have a working car. All up together. Hard drive motor, radio receiver, LiPo battery, ESC is under there, servo there with a little lever to do the steering. Better go and give it a try. Give it a little test run. Powered up. A bit low powered, that motor. Probably have done better with a smaller gear or a bigger gear on the back. It's also difficult to video and steer with one hand. Got no reverse on this. There we go, let's have a balloon. So there we go. Hard drive powered car. I think we could have done with a slightly bigger gear on the back axle or a smaller gear on the motor, because it really doesn't have a lot of power. And with no reverse gear, I've got to keep fiddling around with it. So let's have a close-up. That's the hard drive, straight out of a, hard drive motor, straight out of a hard drive. All I've done is clamped a plastic bottle top on the front of it so that we've got a slot for the pulley. The car, I'll put a link in the video description because it's one I made before using a different motor. And all I've done is just added an ESC and the hard drive motor to power it. It really doesn't have very much power, that particular motor. There's probably better hard drive motors out there, but this particular one is not very powerful. If I just support it so that it's got no load on it, but once we put load on it, it struggles. Like I say, if we had a smaller pulley actually attached to the side of the motor, or a bigger pulley on the back axle so it needs less power, then it'd probably be alright. But just connected like that, it definitely struggles. It goes, but it struggles. So, job done.